Hello everyone, happy Indie Monday. I'm your Monday night host, Taz, here on the Game Room Review Twitch channel. Mostly, we're restreaming to Facebook and also to YouTube, I believe. So, welcome everyone. Hope your Monday is going well. Monday was chock full of stuff, but it's great to be here. It's great to relax and just play some games and have a good time here on Game Raven. And you're wondering, what is Game Raven? For those of you who do not know, Game Raven is a website, is a community of, is a collective of corvids that are here to bring to light the smaller indie games, the smaller games of the world that just like need recognition, needs to be seen, and we're out there helping that, making that happen, so that you all can also enjoy some nice things that you would not have seen otherwise. So that is what we do here. And today I'm playing a game called, let me just find it again, stand by, called Abandoned Ship, developed by Fireblade Software, their independent development company in the UK. Abandoned Ship is a PC game where you take command of an age of sail ship. Is my shirt backwards? No. Age of Sail ship and her crew, exploring a vast, story-filled world that reacts to your decisions. Engage enemy vessels, fortifications, and sea monsters in brutal tactical combat, all framed in an art style inspired by classic naval oil paintings. That's cool. Love to see it. What's up, Desh? Welcome, welcome. I swear, you're always the first one. Way to go. Proud of you. Appreciate you. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. It's been a day. It's one of those things where, like, I wish the US like standardized like 3-day weekends, because like one of those days, like, no, because normally it's like classic, you know, Saturday, Sunday, or whatever, 2 consecutive days. I cannot even like do non-consecutive days. I have to do consecutive days. So one day is a day of rest, and another day is just another day of like work, but like at your own thing. So so I need the third day. I need 2 days of rest and 1 full work day, because that would be phenomenal. Where exactly is the mug? I'm sorry, I don't have the mug with me today. I still need to snag it. I'm just drinking some juice, non-sponsored, straight juice. I swear it's real juice this time. We're just drinking some juice. We're just chilling. You know, like as an adult, you really think like, you're trying to like get all up in these things, right? Sometimes you just need some good juice. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking like no like soda dispenser, restaurant juice, whatever. I'm talking just like straight out of the can juice. Okay, that's an adult beverage, is a canned juice. Am I getting old? Is that what that is? Never mind. Pass. Forget I said any of that. Forces unbalanced. I know. Shaking it up a bit, I guess. I'm also in the midst of like restructuring, not restructuring, but getting new furniture in my studio and stuff. So I'm like working on new aesthetics. I need to get new stuff, because I've had this, you know, time flies when you have tech, you know, like all of a sudden you have it and it's like, you gotta take good care of it. So I need to start replacing stuff. It's gonna be one of those times. So, but yeah, my apologies. I'm so excited because Puppet Master posted a question of the day today on the Game Review Discord, and it is, what are your top 5 best games of all time? My top 5 best games of all time. I'm gonna have to get my notes out, or else I'm gonna forget what I said. Whoops. Oh snap. My personal favorite type of juice is orange juice that you shake. Oh yeah. See, like, oh yeah, I guess, yeah, gallon jugs of juice. Like, people tell me that Sunny D isn't real orange juice. I agree, but it still slaps. That stuff is fire. We talked about this, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah. We just have artificial juice. This brand is actually pretty solid. You know, like, made with cane sugar, non-BPA lining on the can. That's good. Swear to God, this is a lifesaver when it comes to like waking up after a night of adult beveraging. You just chug that. I'll shotgun this sucker, dude. Because there's no carbonation. No carbonation. It's pure juice. So it's just like you chug that sucker, nice cold can of those. It's great. All right. Top 5. 5. Like your own personal. So at this point, so it's very interesting how I love how Puppet worded this. What are your top 5? So that way it's your opinion and you can't like no one can disagree. The top 5, but what are your top 5? So I guess there's gotta be different like things for this, you know? Oh Dash, you already had it, didn't you? Dash, have you not posted in the server, you monster? Just kidding. Top 5. Red Dead Redemption 2. Last of Us 2. What? Red Dead Redemption 2. Last of Us 2. Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5. The Sims 2 PSP edition. Interesting. And 5 is Minecraft. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. For me. All time. So, okay, maybe not in order, but not in order. You see my games list. My game taste is extremely variable. Oh, yeah, no. Same. I have a huge variety. Not in order. Kingdom Hearts 1. Hearts 1. Because it's a good game. Just like all around, it's a good game. It stays hanging on. It had like gameplay ahead of its time to where it's still fun now, and they keep the formula even in today's games. So, and like the recent Kingdom Hearts games. So, the fact that still reigns true is like top notch. It also has a like the soundtrack, super nostalgic. So Kingdom Hearts 1, Fallout 3. See, I'm kind of going based off of like how the games made me feel as I was playing them. It just felt like super like Nirvana when I first played them, you know? Like, man, one of my biggest wishes is I wish I can play some of these games for the first time again and just kind of relive those feelings, because you can't play them a second time and have the exact same thing. Mine's not exactly order too. I just enjoy them all. There you go. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1, Fallout 3, because that was like one of the first like really big open world games that I remember, and like what you could do, and like it felt the world. I mean, the world's like under, you know, at the time as a younger person, I felt like the world was alive and it was awesome. I really did. I think I'm really kind of basing this list off of like how, yeah, again, like how I felt when I first played them. So I would go Life is Strange, the first one, because like the soundtrack, the story, like, man, I remember playing that in college. It's amazing. Or even high school. I think it came out when I was in high school. When did it come out? Yeah, because like Max and like all that stuff, it's like people were like, oh, like Max is a bad protagonist, like Max isn't a good guy. It's like, no, Max is not a good guy. Max is just trying to like be a selfish human, and who isn't, you know what I mean? Of Strange 1. January. Oh yeah, so it was like a couple months after I graduated college. Almost, yeah, about 8 months after I graduated high school when it came out. Let's go. And then so Kingdom Hearts 1, Fallout 3, Life is Strange 1. I liked Last of Us, but like I don't know, like thinking about these games, because you still don't like really have like that emotion when you're an adult. It's kind of sad, actually. I need to like look around. It's like what's a video game, you know? I gotta look around my top, you know, what I have. Man. Hey, crazy. I have the same about The Last of Us 2, Ellie. Oh, but she was just a violent freak. Dude, that's the whole point. She just realized everything was about vengeance is dumb. Yeah. I mean, do I think that playing as Abigail, is that her name? Abby? Yeah, Abby. Yeah. Did I think that should have been DLC and not part of the main game of 2? Absolutely. Because in Last of Us 1, Ellie had her own DLC where you figure out like, oh, how did she get to where she was before she met Joel and whatnot. But I just didn't like playing so many hours as Abby. I'm just like, I'm trying to see from Ellie's perspective. That's all I care about. If they had released it as a DLC, the game probably would have gotten better, like, public ratings, because yikes. Because it'd been a lot more interesting. It would have created this kind of like you'd have been purely on Ellie's thing, like on Ellie's point of view, going through the entire game, and then you're like thinking like there are some holes missing, like I don't know why this is happening, this has happened, and then boom, DLC, Abby point of view, how she kind of interacted with Ellie's world, and like that kind of went down. So before you see the ending, it would create more of a empathy with the character than kind of forcing it, because you're only trying to rock Ellie's, like, yeah, Ellie didn't do anything wrong. So that's, yeah, I wish I loved Abby. It was too much. Agreed, too much time. Should have been a separate thing. Should have beat the game and then have it, maybe not even a paid DLC, be it like, oh, you beat the game, now you can play Abby's point of view. Ooh, that would have been cool. That would have been totally fine. I wouldn't have felt like I had to keep playing as Abby and fighting the people that I'm rooting for. You don't want to feel that way yet. You don't want to feel that way when you're purely like, it's a conflict of emotions that you don't want. It should have been separate, an option to do. And then people, if it was an option, more people would have liked it, maybe. But so Life is Strange 1, Fallout 3, Kingdom Hearts 1, 5. Plus, what games have I ever played? Ooh, Final Fantasy 10. Final Fantasy 10 was amazing. Super sad. Final Fantasy 10. 15 was really good too, but I really like 10. Oh my god. I'm also creating this list so I can post it on the Discord. Fancy? Yeah, Fantasy. Final Fantasy 10. I was trying to think. Oh! Assassin's Creed. Black Flag. That's Creed 4. The reason for so going through the explanations, Final Fantasy X, I remember seeing that when I was a kid. It was so cool, colorful. It was like I don't know, because even as a young kid, even only having like the polygon partial 3D, well, it was fully 3D, but a kind of polygon Final Fantasy VII. Like I just like as a young kid, I still couldn't do that. Which is I appreciate the remastering, but Final Fantasy X was so ahead of its time visually. You had a, like, compared to even 9 or 8, you had fully fleshed out, beautiful looking characters and character design. Awesome. The writing was amazing, story top notch. I'm not much of a like what's the genre called? You kind of just walk around and all of a sudden something appears and happens. Like kind of like Pokemon when walking through grass. Like I've never been a really fan of that, but the story just made me feel like just like it was, the gameplay was fun. I hate like I'm trying to get to this place, but I keep like randomly getting attacked, which is why I appreciated 15, that it was just there was no turn based, there's no all of a sudden there's bad guys that came out of nowhere, and just like, and now there's a scene shift and you have to like turn-based combat. No, I like the free flowing of 15, but 10's like writing was well worth it. But I remember seeing that as a kid and just like mind blown. Also, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, remember that came out. I got that on the Xbox 360. I got it opening night, midnight release date at a GameStop with a friend of mine. Got home, downloaded it, played it, and like I was so excited because the first part, you know, like I feel like the first part of every Assassin's Creed game is like I just want to do the thing. But once I got my Jackdaw and I was just cruising around the map on the ship, the shanties and all, top notch. So those are my list. Kingdom Hearts 1, Fallout 3, Life is Strange 1, Final Fantasy 10, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Not in that order, except for Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 will always be number 1 for me. The thing about Red Dead 1 and 2 is now both titles complement each other, because what it lacks in RDR1 is emotional connection with all the old gang members, and RDR2 is all about giving you the emotional connection with the gang members. Yeah. Well, because in 1 you didn't have, like, you're right, there was no connection because you were trying to kill all of them or bring them in, whereas 2 you're like, oh, you're meeting what's his nuts? What's his name? John Marston. Yeah, you meet Marston for the first time. Like, you as the player meets him for the first time. Be kind of like a young guy, you know, doing his thing. I would say that the writing with Marston isn't the same, like, as a character. I'm glad, like, I love, even like post game, when you're playing as John Marston in the second game, like that John Marston I love better than the first games, because he was kind of edge boy. Like, I just didn't like his attitude, and like he didn't seem, I mean, sure, has he been through a lot of trauma? Absolutely, but I felt like John Marston in the second game, because he was younger, it's a prequel, had more of like a heart and more of like had more of these values and was more expressive about them than the first games, because it's just like, I didn't really connect with him well, you know. It was kind of silly, you kind of too like rugged. But second games, John Marston is top notch. Love that guy. It's a game that I would pay double price for and not be mad about it. Yeah, agreed. Well, speaking of gaming, let's get onto this shindig, shall we? Again, we're playing Abandoned Ship. Let's do this. I've never played this game. First time launching. So we'll see how it goes. Graphics quality low. No. Fireblade software and ship new game. Main campaign. Voyage of the Severed. Escape the clutches of the cult of Halifron and foil their attempts at world domination. The main campaign features a full tutorial for those playing Abandoned Ship for the first time. Perform auto saves as you play. By finding captain's logs, you may perform manual saves in the port. Cool. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Adventure, tutorials on, difficulty normal. Iron Captain mode? Oh, what does that mean? Iron Captain mode means you will not be allowed to create manual saves. Never mind. Nope. I want to not do that. Player generated names. Quick start mode. Quick start mode. Ready the action. Skip. Oh no, I want to see everything. World seed. Okay, so there's seeds and stuff. Right on. A wild course, the birth of a monster. In that moment, the final strand is cut. A burst of clarity. The horror of your recent existence dawns upon you. Escape is all you can think of. The tentacles flail wildly in the water. People drop to their knees, some through fear, others with adulation. Their god is manifest. You watch from your position of privilege on the private balcony. You notice your two bodyguards are distracted and trapped. Strike them down, flee this cursed place. Ooh, we're like self-aware and like, yo, let's get out of here. Instinctively grabbing something, you smash it down on the head. Instinctively grabbing something, you smash it down on the head of the first guard. Shocked, surprise registers on the second before he too is down. God, why can't I read? You are unsure whether they are dead or unconscious. You feel a drip from your fingers. You look down at your improvised weapon, a small idol fog. Are we like praising Cthulhu or something? It is cracked and has cut your hand. It has cut your hand. You are drifting, but something inside snaps you back to reality. You have to move fast. The cell offers the safest. Ooh, do I have like superpowers now? Event. You stride to the prison with feigned authority. No matter. The place is unguarded in their monument of triumph. Escaping alone would be futile. So you grab the keys from the guard room and approach the prisoners. Who will you unlock first? God, my reading is awful right now. Alright, the navigator grants a bonus to performing ship maneuvers. Press the unlock button to release a new crew member. Who will you unlock first? Okay. The gunner is an expert at reloading weapons. The marine is a trained melee fighter, useful for boarding actions. Surgeon can heal crew outside the sick bay. The sailor repairs ship at a faster rate. So if the game is dependent on us getting out of here, I think the best way to do it is to have someone who can fight right now. Which poor cur will you save next? Okay, next I would pick Navigator. The noise must have raised suspicion by now. Hurry in and bestow freedom on one more prisoner. Then we'll do the surgeon, because I can worry about repairing ship faster and reloading weapons, but I feel like a surgeon will need. I didn't even like read their names. I should have done that. You and your new companion surge through the labyrinth passage. Finally, a door. Light seeps through cracks in the frame. You close your eyes for a moment as the sea breeze brushes your face. Looking down the winding path ahead, you see what you'd hoped for. A ship at anchor. It was likely stolen and repurposed by the cult. Time to put it to better use. Whoa. Select crew member by left-clicking them. When selected, they'll have an orange outline. Okay, can I just do one of these? Hell yeah. Move crew by right-clicking. If you right-click somewhere on the deck of the ship, that person will climb aboard. Let's get out of here. Now move all the crew in the ship, which I did. Cut the ropes that attach the ship to the jetty. Select crew member, right-click where the ropes... Okay. Marine, you cut that one. Navigator, you cut the back one. I will go over here. No, wait. This is me. Now man the ship's wheel and make good... wheel to make good your escape. Okay, maybe it's not just me. I just cannot comprehend these words. Select a crew member and right-click on the ship's wheel. Okay, so we're gonna have the navigator drive. Dozens of furious cultists Dozens of furious cultists charge the jetty as you pull away, a high priest at their head. His scream reaches your ears and drips with scorn. Heed me, betrayer. Our father knows and sees you, always. You will never escape his embrace. As he speaks, the other cultists disperse, no doubt to begin their pursuit on their own vessels. They'll be sending ships after us. Let's get out of here. Let's frickin' bounce. The coastal fortifications open fire on the ship and leave it, and it leaves the jetty. Mortar shells are incoming. Ah! Oh! Yo, my freaking surgeon just straight took that. Mortar shells reduce crew members. Oh, that was my surgeon! This happens to become incapacitated and gain a negative physical trait. Once incapacitated, you have a short time to stabilize them. When crew members stabilize, they will remain unconscious through the battle, but will survive. If you do not stabilize them in time, they will die, but do not worry. This one instance will freeze the timer before it runs out. Okay. Man, why is my surgeon the one that got nailed? Barrage to damages. The barrage has damaged the ship hull in the bottom left of the screen. The bar has shown the hull health. Bar emptied, the ship will sink. During combat, the bottom right of the screen, a section, and their individual health are displayed. Individual health. Oh, the ship itself. Okay. Section health influences the performance of everything in that section. Yellow health means 50% effective. Red health means it won't function at all. Yikes. Your crew can repair ship. Can I pause at all? I can. Your crew can repair ship sections. Click crew member and move the mouse cursor. Okay. I could repair. Repairs will go faster the more crew there are repairing. Okay. So, can I like, can I do one of these? I can't. Hit control, you can click on multiple at once instead of clicking and dragging. Alright, you're incapacitated. Nice. Barrage has also injured one of the crew. Crew health can be seen around the icon above their head. You can heal crew by sending them. Oh yeah, because you are not doing so hot. Sick bay medical table. I'm moving my character because it's not over yet. Take cover. How do I take cover? Oh snap. Been hit by a weapon that causes hull cracks. These splinter deck and make a ship take on water. There's water gauge above the health. Okay, that's okay. Listen out for the ship's bell. This will warn you when your water gauge has reached critical levels. Bell will also sound your health. Full health is dangerously though. Act decisively. Okay. Lower the water level by manning the pumps on the back of the ship. Select a crew member to right click the water. Okay. Is that a thing? Did that actually happen? I've never seen a pump. I mean, I've never been on a pirate ship before, but we're nearly out of range. One more barrage incoming. We struck by a weapon of flaming ammunition, and a fire has broken out. Fires damage sections and injure crew. They'll spread unless your crew extinguishes them. We're out of range, but stay alert, man. Easy. Click on the highlighted button to go to the exploration map. Easy sauce, dude. I can't wait to learn how to fight. You're in great danger while you're close to the cult fortress. Leave something. In exploration mode, you move your ship by clicking on an area. If you prefer, you can hold down the mouse button and your ship will move toward wherever you position. Okay. I don't want to be here. This seems awful. Can I like look around at all? Oop, nope. I have to just explore a little bit. Oh, here we go. Ooh, okay, that's where we're gonna go. Gotcha. The surrounding frame marks the limit of your exploration. Beyond them lies tumultuous seas far too dangerous for captain to travel or to return from. Reach new areas by navigating through the well-mapped safe passage known as gates. You must now escape through the gate currently highlighted at the bottom of the screen. For now, the others cannot be opened. Okay. Are there like hotkeys for this? Okay, there is. Man, we're Holland. What's this? I got 10 something. It's locked. Locked gates can be opened by completing set numbers. I'm working on it. There's an event marked at the gate. Click to sail to it. Yeah. Patrol cult ship has stumbled upon us. Man the guns. We owe them no mercy. Ooh, okay. Remember the lessons you've learned so far. I've only learned how to not die. I only need to learn how to fight now. Goodness. Okay. We'll get some crew over here. So, like, do I have somebody to reload? Wait, how it is? Now the weapons are loaded, open fire. Left click the weapon button to select it. The mouse cursor will turn and crosshair. Move this. Oh, okay. Right click to move the order. Confirm the order. Fire 2 barrages at the enemy vessel. Okay. Fire! You can set a weapon to autofire by right-clicking the weapon button. Autofire can be toggled in each weapon or battery. It means it will constantly fire at your targeted area by right-clicking the weapon button. Okay. Once you dismiss this message, you can issue orders while the game is paused. Make use of this if things are spiraling out of control. Okay. Each crewman has a speciality. A crewman assigned to their specialist role will confer bonuses. This efficiency will often mean the difference between glory and the briny depths. Hover the mouse over the highlighted icons at the bottom left of the screen to see their skills. Oh. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. If you hover the cursor over the enemy sections, you will be given information on their status and loadout. Notice the information if you have the right level of visibility, which is modified by your distance. The level of your crow's nest upgrade in certain combat. Okay. Oh, okay. Battery. Cover the mouse of the object, any object or UI element to gain additional information. Issue orders and pause the game. Okay. God, there's so many things. Object close to the enemy ship. The distance bar on the far left shows how far you're away from them. Okay. You can set your target distance by clicking on the buttons. Click on the highlighted close range. The ship cannot perform maneuvers or change distances unless someone is mending the wheel. Enemy wants to keep their distance, so they're moving away from you. On the top right of the screen is the enemy section health. Top right, top left. The screen is the enemy section health. We can catch up to them if we damage their mass section. I'll take it their mast. Come on, surgeon. Make yourself useful. Okay, it looks like we took out their masts, so I need you here to get closer. Okay, damaging their mast section in the red made it easier to catch up. Now you're at close distance to your other swivel gun will be ranged. This one is a great shot as anti-personal weapon to man it and get carefully reloaded. Fully loaded. Okay. Oof. Heck. What? I'm working on it. Left click the grape shot button to select it. A template will appear. Place it over as many crew as possible. Ready? Oh man, I always forget to right click. Oof. Enemy. Let's ram the enemy. You can perform special maneuvers like this when the maneuver bar is full. The maneuver bar is charged when someone is manning on the helm. Someone with a high navigation skill will fire up faster. It's down here. Come on. Now the bar is fully charged, maneuvers become available. When you're ready, press the highlighted button to ram. Ramming damages the enemy hull. Maneuvers can only be initiated if someone is manning the ship's wheel. Oh yeah, let's ram them. One moment. Oh, okay. Certain actions like ramming cause a brace for impact test. Failing this test means crew fall to the deck, temporarily interrupting what they're doing. When a brace occurs on the highlighted button will become active. Press in time, otherwise you will fail the test. As your first time, we'll let you press the button now. The enemy failed their brace test. The impact even caused one of the crew to be knocked overboard. They can man the winch at the back of the ship to save them. If they don't make it in time, they will drown. Your own winch is highlighted. If any of your crew are in the water, be sure to man the winch to rescue them. Got it. Now finish them off. You can pull back and keep shooting, or at this range, you can even choose to board them. Ooh, let's board them. You can triumph by killing all the enemy crew, destroying the hull, and making it take on too much water. Keep pressure on the enemy. Dedicate the battle and make sure they are reacting to you, not the other way around. Okay, we are going to board the ship. I will join. Oh, feel friendly fire. Ooh, heal him. Heck yeah. At the end of the battle, you were able to salvage anything of value. In this tutorial combat, the enemy did not react as aggressively as they would normally, so be prepared for a tougher fight next time. Grab what you can, be quick about it. More ships will be on their way. Got 20 doubloons. How many freaking prompts are there? I get it. There's a lot in like these kind of like pirate simulator games, but you don't need to worry about repairing your sections or healing your crew. That happens automatically when you go back to exploration map. As long as you have water pumps, going back to exploration mode will automatically empty your water gauge too. Sweet. Oh yeah, don't have to worry. So leave combat. Now the gate is open, we can flee this place. Left click on the water bridge. Okay. This is the world map. It shows which of the exploration areas you can travel to from your current gate. Travel between the maps has supply costs. Left click on another map to set your destination. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of bits around here. You announce to the crew that you need to take stock and are not to be disturbed. In the captain's cabin, you find some clean clothes, most likely belonging to the poor previous occupant before the cult had their way with the ship. Feels good finally being out of your flowing ceremonial robes. You stow them neatly away, knowing they may yet have their use. For disguise, maybe? Examine yourself in the mirror. Oh, character creation. Whoa. Oh, this is like, oh, that's age. I thought it was just pure facial hair. You are the severed one. Once devotion to father was all the future you needed. Now something has changed. You are no longer an unquestioning, crucial part of the whole. Now you are severed and free. You can enter your name in the crew management menu. You don't even recognize the face looking back at you. Who are you? Were you? All you're certain of is that your past was stolen away by being you know as father. Some spark within you to... Why can't I read? Some spark within you pierced the fog of your blind devotion. Now you must kindle it if you are to have any chance of remaking yourself. Then the hunt for answers and revenge can begin. You re-emerge onto the deck, and the crew snap to attention. We may have escaped, you begin, but we're not safe. We're not yet safe. We must make port, then go our separate ways. It's me thereafter. You return to your cabin, slump into a chair. Moments later, a strong undercurrent of exhaustion pulls you into a deep sleep. Still loved and always in his thoughts, you were the first. But you knew something within you had changed. Thus, you were marginalized, became a symbolic icon with no real power. You didn't care. Something in you was gaining strength. Little by little, the fog was clearing. Ooh. A sharp knock on your door snaps you awake. Moments later, you stride back on deck to issue commands. The Colt Fortress is far from inhabited lands. Inhabited lands. We'll need to navigate through open waters before we can find a port. Okay. Click the highlighted button to see your ship. This is the lone ship view. It allows you to change your default settings that will be used in combat. Press the button on distance bar to set your preferred range. In combat, this will mean your ship will automatically try to reach that distance. Let's go here. Saving your crew's position means they will start combat in your chosen place. Arrange your crew in the most optimal locations and press the highlighted button to save their location. Press the what button? Oh, that one. So yeah, you're there. You're here. I'll put you here. Same. If you ever need to return your crew to their saved locations, you can press the highlighted button. The highlighted button can be used to bring a ship about. In battle, this can only be performed if your maneuver bar is fully charged. You can set your preferred side to face the enemy when you start battle. This can be useful if you equipped each side with different styles of weapons, such as one with short range and the other with longer range weapons. When you're ready? Okay. So actually we're gonna go here. You here. Put me here. There we go. Oh, so we have a happiness meter, money, food, the lighthouse in the distance. Press the highlight button to see where it's. Cool. Lighthouses have their surrounding fog of war removed, so are visible upon map entry, containing detailed charts of the local area as well as providing a high vantage point. Sailing into the event marker next to a lighthouse will remove all remaining fog of war on the map. Cool. Onward to the lighthouse. Oh god. Let's continue trying to escape the cult by fleeing from this exploration map. Locate the exit gate and complete the required number of events to unlock it. If you sail to the lighthouse first, that will help you explore the area. Danger while you're so close to the cult, the fortress. Reach the cult. The reach of the cult extends far. Escape this area and you can search for a port. Ooh, let's go fishing. That's the whole lighthouse. That's it. No, that's a whole. I don't want to fight a monster right now. Let's get some loot. So I need to do 4 events? Is that what it says? I thought it said I would have full health once I go to exploration view, but it's not. Yeah, I'm not trying to fight no krakens right now. The teeth. Your early days as a cultist come to mind. Days spent testing the shape and strength of your newfound devotion. Racked by existential doubt, you threw yourself upon the pinnacle, like so many acolytes after you, the rocky waters below. Into the rocky waters below. You emerge reborn, ignorant of the legend of your... Oh my god. I swear it's not... Is it me? Can I just not read, or just like is the wording on this whack? You emerge reborn, ignorant of the legend your rite of passage would become. Coming back to your senses, you notice a body bobbing in the water. Only most fanatical or sadistic would still force neophytes under their tutelage to prove their love for Father in this way. Do you wish to investigate? Yes. The motionless body confirms your suspicions. The initiate is dead. The current had them pinned against some rocks, and you notice crabs have feasted well at their expense. That was it. Looks like I have to fight Kraken. So that was one event. Screw it. See how it goes. Oh. Cold ship has been sighted in the distance. All the eyes of your crew strain fiercely to determine its heading. You feel as though you can somehow sense the ship's intent, and it maintains its course. They haven't deemed you worth investigating. Yeah, let's send it. For a while you wonder if the cull vessel is going to flee, but it slowly wheels around to meet you. The ship is a hive of activity as they prepare for battle. Let's go. I thought I saved... Oh, I don't think I saved the new position. Oh, crap. I forget about the right-clicking. Oh, it's moving further away. Like, much further away. He's gonna shoot or what? Gotta heal. Their mass is almost down. Oh snap. Honestly, I can't tell. Oh man, it's almost done. Still doing good. I should have switched. I should switch here. Nice. Their mass went down. Or not yet. They're still repairing it. Heck. Come on. See, they have 2 repair guys. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay. Oh, I knocked him out completely. Sweet. Managed to achieve a number of crates with a giant J etched into every side. Inside each are expensively lacquered wooden sparrow carvings. The first crate was great, but after that, the novelty wears off fast. Nice. Oh, what's up, Sarah? Coming in from YouTube. What's up, yo? How you doing? Okay, I need to resave what I want. Okay, so here, 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 and then we'll save this position, and we'll bounce. Okay, that's 2 events. I'm gonna heal my ship a little bit. At least I assume that's what that means. Because we were taking on some heat a little bit. So if I go here. Okay. Okay, we'll do one more fight, and then I will bounce. 2 cult ships are 2 from opposite directions. Classic pincer move. The next seconds will decide your fate. Which order will you give? Our only hope is to deliver a knockout blow to the first ship before dealing the second. Give him hell. Yeah, let's get out of here. Both vessels converge menacingly on your position. Eating up the empty water between you, the odds are hardly favorable. We'll never survive in an outnumbered pitched battle. If we hit the nearest vessel hard and fast, we just maybe give ourselves a chance. Give it everything we've got. Ah, man. Alright. You took a calculated risk. It didn't pay off. Now the first enemy ship is primed for its opening salvo. At least the second is still off range, giving you a slim chance of survival. Okay, that's not as encouraging. Come on. Oh, so yeah, it's definitely trying to keep its distance. Okay, why are you guys not shooting? Fire! Damn it! What are you doing? There we go. Oh, did this thing just get knocked out? Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna heal here. And then we're gonna go here. Come on. Oof. Oh, they're fixing their mast. Ooh. Yo, heal up. God. X. There's still 2. There's no time to gather your plunder, for the second ship is upon you. You'll stand and declare for doubled riches or flee because your life is more valuable than treasure. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm not trying to... There's no time to gather your plunder, for the second ship is upon you. Will you stand and declare for double riches or flee because your life... Yeah, we're out of here. Second cult vessel is bristling with a cannon, which made it threatening but slow. You decisively put enough distance between you to ensure safety. You drop to your knees. It feels like lightning storm inside your skull, and you sense a massive ancient intelligence emerging from it. Scanning the horizon, you see an unnatural disturbance in the water, and it is approaching fast. Yikes. I might do a second run through, and hopefully it's a little longer next week. Oh, Delverino, what's up, yo? Can't avert your eyes as the royal closes the distance. Whatever is upon you. Oh snap! I gotta like close the game or something. Okay. I have something to do, so I can't fight the Kraken now. But I will fight the Kraken next week, and it'll be awesome. Oh man, I hope I don't like have to start over. Let's just like see what happens when I load the last save, because I just want to see and find out where will my save be. Okay, cool. It's like in the same spot. Okie dokie. And there you have it. That was Abandoned Ship, developed by Fireblade Software. I wish I could have played this a little longer, but you know, got stuff to do. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful Indie Monday. Pick this up if you can. It's available on Steam for $25. However, I picked this up from Amazon Games. There's a free drop around there somewhere, and I finally got around to playing it. So if you're balling on a budget, if you're gaming on a budget, support your indie devs the best way you can. But there are always good resources out there to get legit free games. I got it because I'm paying for Amazon Prime, so there you go. But I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care, sweet dreams. Tomorrow is going to be, I believe, TJ, your neighbor TJ. I don't know what he's playing, but it'll be a good time as always. Have a wonderful night, everyone. I'll see you guys later.